Hey everyone, it's Tyler, the Antenna Man, and in this video I'm going to take you to a Radio Shack. Yes, there are still some Radio Shacks in the United States. The one I visited is located in southeastern Pennsylvania. Will it look exactly like many of us remember? Stay tuned to find out. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell icon to receive a notification whenever I post a new video. Give this video a thumbs up as well, as that helps the YouTube algorithm recommend this video to other people. I think people deserve to see what a Radio Shack looks like in a modern era. Many of you may remember Radio Shack. Wonder who that could be. I was worried that it was the feds knocking at my door for that transmitter I have. It was actually just today's sponsor, Avantech and their wireless doorbell kit. It features a super long 3-year battery life, 52 melodies to choose from, volume adjustment, a massive 1,300-foot range, and 2 receivers, which I absolutely love because I don't always hear the doorbell when I'm on the 3rd floor of my home. This doorbell is one of Amazon's choice products with a very high 4.7-star rating. Follow my link in the pinned comment below or in the description of this video to this really awesome doorbell kit. After all, you always want to hear when someone's knocking at your door, unless it's the feds because of an illegal TV transmitter you have. Go away! No one lives here! So back to the main subject of this video, Radio Shack. Many of you probably think the store has been gone for years. After all, the company filed for bankruptcy in 2015 and closed most company-owned stores a few years later. The key word there is company-owned stores. Dealer stores that were owned by independent business owners stayed open. One of them happened to be within an hour-and-a-half drive of my location, New Holland, Pennsylvania, Amish country. Here are some shots of the outside of the Radio Shack. What I really loved is how the building kind of resembled an actual shack. Here's the inside of the Radio Shack. It looks exactly as I remember. Pretty much any kind of electronic or accessory you can think of, this store probably has. The first wall contained a bunch of CB radios and antennas. The wall behind the counter held batteries and chargers, as some of you probably remember. To the right of the counter was a wall with some antennas, featuring the infamous antenna I tell people not to buy, but they buy it anyway. For those of you who are not aware of what I think of this model, here is a short clip. This model, it's junk. Junk. And this piece of junk. The model was actually installed outside and hooked into a TV set. I went through the channels and just as I expected, it was not picking up the ABC affiliate WHTM, which broadcasts on the VHF band. This antenna model is known to not perform well for VHF. What's so ironic is behind the buildings were some really good older antenna models. Despite my criticism of this antenna model, I can understand why the owners decided to sell and display it. It's smaller and more consumer friendly. The average person doesn't want a big antenna on their roof despite the better performance, or in this case, gaining the Harrisburg ABC affiliate. The next style over had 2-way radios and some diodes. The next style had pretty much any kind of AV cable and adapter imaginable. This used to be my favorite section because I'm also a wedding videographer, and many times I would go to a wedding and forget a specific audio cable needed for the microphone during the ceremony, and there'd always be a Radio Shack nearby that I could stop at. Unfortunately, that's no longer the case. Another aisle featured fuses, battery connectors, and a bunch of wires. Here's a wall of transistors and, would you believe, accessories for mounting an outdoor antenna. Mounting brackets, amplifiers, and even a rotator. As I continued down the same wall, there were video cables and accessories, some 2-way radios, phone wires, phones themselves, and smartphone accessories, including this really cool Bluetooth cassette adapter. It can't be a Radio Shack without radios. Look at all of them. The aisles in the middle of the store had car stereo accessories, speaker wire, Ethernet cables, computer cables, blank media, and whoa, blank cassette tapes. At this Radio Shack, I can literally buy a cassette deck, record onto a blank cassette, and if the heads get dirty, just buy a head cleaner. The nostalgia I experienced in the store can't be completely shared in this video alone. You really have to see it for yourself. The whole time I was at the store, people would come in and say how they couldn't believe what they saw. A Radio Shack with so many great products. The general manager informed me that one person drove all the way from Syracuse, about 4 hours away, just to experience the store. I know many of you are much closer than that, so definitely consider taking a trip to check out this Radio Shack. Seriously, I forgot how awesome it was to shop at one. The store has a ton of items I was looking at on Amazon but never ordered because I never saw the physical products, but seeing them in person was a totally different experience. If you're within driving distance, even if it's a few hours, definitely consider making a trip to this Radio Shack. It stays in business thanks to the support of local customers and hopefully some of my viewers. Thanks to General Manager Ralph Hess and owner Steve Lowen for allowing me to go to their location and make this video. Both are licensed hams, so you know you are getting good stuff at the store. If you want to reach out to either of them, here are their call signs. I also attached them in the description of this video. An additional thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon or is a member of my YouTube channel. If my videos have helped you cut the cord, or if you just think they're cool and would like to support them while gaining exclusive perks, such as behind the scenes content, access to my videos ad-free 1 day early, and direct contact with me, visit patreon.com/antennaman or click the join button in this video. If you're on Facebook, you can like my Facebook page at facebook.com/antennamanpa. If you're not on Facebook and would like to receive email updates when I post new videos, feel free to sign up to my email list. I attached a link in the description of the video. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel for more cord cutting, antenna related videos, and possibly a visit to a Kmart, and have an awesome day.